Transformed genetically, he developed a kind of pig cells by extracting pig cells. The new artificial skin has been applied to many times. Finally, artificial skin was successfully implanted into Mike's body. In addition to being delicate and smooth, it is real. In addition to being equal, it can resist burning up to 1,000 degrees, and the body scent of women successfully solves the skin. After the question, Robert also asked Mike to wear it every day. This way he can make his body look unlimited. Mike, who is close to the humiliation of women, escapes idea. That day he took advantage of Robert to help him zip time and space raid, then kicked Luo Aoinomaru with a kick. Bert fell to the ground and quickly snatched the key from his pocket and then escaped from the room. But Robert had been prepared for the house. The door was installed with a remote control lock. Robert did not press the remote control door slowly and lock it tightly, watching the other party approaching him step by step. Mike threatens Luo Bert would let him go or he would commit suicide. But Robert admitted, "I didn't expect that Mike would rather die than die because of him." Robert hurriedly carried him into the operating room to remove him. With his high plastic surgery skills, his level of saving lives is also the top. International team took only a few minutes to get Mike. 2 months after rescue, Robert took Mike after taking off the facial protective gear. He couldn't help but look at his masterpiece. The man standing in front of him is more beautiful than a woman Mike named Nomi and will give it to him from time to time. Some floral skirts are given to him, but Mike will tear the skirts to vent his dissatisfaction and his sacrificing love to Robert. "Hate that I can't monitor Mike." Robert at all times he invited a trusted old nanny and asked for it. The babysitter adds it in every day when delivering food to Mike. Under the influence of the drug, Mike gradually become more docile in the face of the makeup that Robert sent. He no longer refuses to see Mike performing. More and more the better it is. Robert installs a unit for him as a reward. The bored Mike on the TV starts to learn yoga. Went through 3 months again. Robert examining Mike's body found his skin not only is the delicate and soft body structure, it is also the same as a woman. Robert was very excited. Since then he returned home for the first time every day. One thing is to appreciate the microphone through surveillance, but through the screen. How boring. Moo ran to Mike's room. Thinking of Mike's complete acceptance of the woman's body, he also asked Robert to call her Nomi in the future and hope a breath that can live a happy life with her. Robert only felt hot all over his body, but with the last bit of rationality, he still endured it. The day after leaving the room, the nanny's son Xiaohu looked for it. He came over and opened the door on the grounds of missing his mother. Soon the news about Xiaohu's crime was broadcast on TV. The nanny realized that her son came over to avoid it. "I wanted, so I planned to drive him out." But Xiaohu unintentionally discovered Nomi's existence's wonderful figure, and his handsome face instantly aroused his aura of desire. The nanny saw through his thoughts and raised a gun to warn him. When Xiaohu was not careful, he was controlled by the two of them. When the pistol was grabbed, the sound of bullets fire reached nigh. He can always contact the nanny with a communicator. No response because the nanny was tied to the stool. Then Xiaohu quickly searched Nomi's room, hearing the sound of unlocking from outside. Nomi hid immediately. The side of the door attacked. The moment Xiaohu opened the door, hit him and then ran at full speed to try to escape. The fallen tiger caught his foot and then was forced. The Lord took it into the room and violated him. He was angry when he saw this indescribable scene. When he arrived home, he came to the room with a pistol and looked exhausted. The wanted criminal looked at Mike. Robert, who was tortured and half dead again, it was very angry and aimed at the wanted criminals. Just 2 shots. This incident quickly increased the relationship between the two. Overnight, after the lingering relationship, the caring Mike brought a love breakfast. Robert saw the knife on the plate. At a glance, Mike will have revenge. But Mike, just for his heartwarming move to pour a glass of honey blood, made Robert. I let go of my guard and allowed the nanny to take Mike out. When they were out, they helped Robert. The friend who had the surgery came over and hoped that Robert would come rent a surgical villa to yourself. Bert rejected the man on the spot without thinking. Obviously it was early. He took out a newspaper with Mike's photo print. Robert's surgery was illegal. If you don't want to be taken away by the police, you will rent the house honestly. Robert, who was unyielding, took out his pistol and planned to use it.